During this part of the Trillium system presentation, we will discuss the Infoline module, which is used to handle incoming calls. Calls in the system are queued. Depending on the priority of the agent and the call assignment strategy, such call will be offered to a specific agent. In Trillium interface, we can quickly see if a call is waiting in the IVR or in the queue and check what priority we have in the queue. I will prepare such incoming call right now. And as we can see, the number of the IVR connections which are currently listening to the messages are 1. And after the customer will choose the queue about which wants to speak, then there is information about the queue will be visible in this quick menu. The phone call is not offered to the agent because currently he's on the break, so the system is not offering any calls. But if I'm going to change my status, now it's offering the call. And thanks to the data gathered before regarding the customer data based on the phone number, I can see who I'm going to speak to, which gives me some more information about what can I expect. Okay, let's answer the call. And what can we do? First of all, we can, of course, mute the conversation. We can put this conversation on hold. We can decrease or increase the volume. Let's say someone is shouting at us and we just need to tone it down. Of course, we can disconnect the call. We can check from which queue the connection came, and also we can check the IVR path which customer had gone through till connected to us. Also, regarding the sensitive data, I can resume recording or hold recording. The information about such process is written in the details of the conversation, so everything will be saved. But thanks to this, any information which I'm currently speaking with the customer is not recorded. If I'm going to resume the recording now is on. Below, I can choose a topic of the conversation. So the case which the customer called me and why it called me. This is a very, very important feature because it gives a business side a very important information about not only the volume of the calls, but why the customers called us. Also, I can make a quick call description, which is needed, probably. I can tag the conversation and fill any additional fields if it's set in the proper queue and save it. Let's say I'm going to save this now. Also, I can make a quick transfer to other queue. So if the customer is now asking me to help him with his claim, and unfortunately I'm unable to help him with such request, I can reroute him to the queue which there are agents who can help him with this topic. So one click and the conversation will be rerouted. Also, I can transfer the call to other agent, and there are two options with the consultation or direct. The consultation means that I can call to my fellow colleague and speak with him about the problem of the customer, because currently I'm unable to help him. I don't have such knowledge, but I can call directly to my colleague, speak with him, and go back to the customer. Or my fellow colleague will tell me that please direct the call to me and I will speak with the customer. So there are two options. Or I can stop this conversation with my friend named Jeremiasz, and go back to the customer, or I can, during the conversation with Jeremiasz, I can reroute the call with the customer. By clicking direct transfer, the conversation will be immediately rerouted to the agent. In the list of the agents, I can check on which status he currently is, what his internal number, and if he's right now, let's say, speaking by the phone, I will see it. So it gives me information that even trying to call him won't probably make any difference because my friend will not answer the call because he's currently on the pause, or maybe he's currently speaking with another customer. Okay. Regarding the next step, I can check some additional customer info. Okay, I have a name and a surname in my database, in my CRM, but also there are a couple of important things. The account manager. Account manager is an option that I can, let's say, direct the calls, the emails, the chats to such person, but also it gives me some data who's responsible for this customer because, let's say, in my business, every customer during, let's say, onboarding process has account manager, the person who best knows these customers. And again, I can create some additional fields which will be visible during the conversation, which may be helpful when I'm going to try to discover the problem of the customer and hopefully resolve it. There is also a note regarding this customer. Unfortunately, it's in Polish, but it means a tough customer. So it won't be easy call for me. Below, I have information regarding the last call of this customer. So I can quickly check when lately this customer called to me and search for any details which may be helpful if the customer is referring to his previous call. So I can make everything during this conversation via softphone. So the softphone provides me as big as data as possible to quickly resolve the problem of the customer. Okay, let's go further. We have the latest tickets, the 5 latest tickets. Again, if the customer is referring that he wrote to me today or yesterday, I can quickly check such ticket. There is no need to ask the customer from which email address he sent this message because I have his email address, for instance, in the system in my CRM. He doesn't have to tell me with which agent he's spoken to and what is the ticket number. Everything is visible in the softphone. I can quickly check it, so it makes the conversation more quicker. I can solve the problem of the customer quicker without any additional questions. Also, I can play some audio file during our interaction. Let's say there's some promotion, some Black Friday information, marketing information, and I don't need to tell the customer. I can just use prepared beforehand any message and start playback. And during the playback, my microphone will be muted, but I will hear the customer. So if the customer tell no more, no more, I can, of course, stop the recording. Also, we can create a ticket during the conversation. It's a pretty neat function because it allows me to, let's say I'm unable to help the customer during the conversation. Unfortunately, this problem is more complicated than I could expect, and it can be solved, but not during the call. So I can create a ticket which can be internal, and my conversation will be automatically attached to this ticket. So anyone who is using the Tooling system will check why it's referenced in this ticket, how it is related to this conversation. Also, I can make this conversation as attachment because maybe customer wanted some summary of the call, of our deal regarding some sales or growth. So I can prepare some contact, add this conversation as attachment, and send this to the customer. Regarding the tickets, there will be a different webinar, and I will fully make a description of such. But let's just focus right now on the softphone and the queues. Sending SMS message. Also, let's say the customer called me, the customer wishes to make a claim, okay? But unfortunately, I cannot get his claim during the conversation phone because he has to attach some documents, some photos, but I can quickly send him an SMS message with the link to my claim form, and it can be help. It's pretty quicker than just telling the customer what is the email address. It's quicker to send him a SMS message, which can be a more convenient way to communicate with the customer. Regarding the soft phone, that's all. The rest of the functions are related to the other channels, which I'm going to be speaking about on different webinar. For now, thank you for this meeting and hear you at the next one.